There are three responses to a piece of design: yes, no, and wow. This quote comes from Mr. Milton Glaser, and in this video we're going to be talking about how motion design can be the wow of graphic design. Before we go into talking about motion design and graphic design, let's talk about visual communication for a bit. Over the years, humans have always developed new ways to communicate. We went from cave paintings to developing complex printing techniques, which birthed graphic design, and then motion design. So what is graphic design? Graphic design can be defined as solving problems with visuals. At the core of it, you're solving communication problems using design elements like shape, color, type, and composition. Motion design literally takes this up a notch by adding cinematographic principles and animation to communicate. It's like graphic design and cinematography are coming together, and animation is like a kind of catalyst for that chemical reaction. So let's talk about an instance where this happened, where motion design took visual communication to a whole new level, and that instance is with the legendary Saul Bass. Saul Bass is one of the most respected figures in graphic design history, and he's also one of the godfathers of motion design. Motion design essentially came from the movie industry. Before motion design, movies had really flat graphics for title sequences, and it was just like a flat poster saying what the movie is and who is acting in the movie. And there was an instance where Saul Bass was working on a movie and they needed graphics for it. And he did the graphics, it was all well and fine. And then he said, why don't we make this more interesting? Why don't we make it move? One of my favorite instances of motion design taking graphic design principles to a whole new level is the advent of experience design, more specifically web experiences. Like, see how this website use motion design and graphic design principles to create the most unique experience. I think this is truly the definition of how motion design is the wow of graphic design, but then in a whole new context. And it's really, really interesting. I've linked some of my favorite web experiences in the description below. At the core of it, motion design is a way to say something. It takes graphic design principles to a whole new level.